Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for this video because this is going to be the first time I'm trying this palette. I've seen this one on the shelf and never had much of an interest in it, but my mind was definitely changed when this happened. Who is she? It's me! Ah! This really amazing artist works with Urban Decay, and I won a contest with them, and I ended up getting my hands on this, and I'm so incredibly happy, and I can't stop staring at it. Look how freaking beautiful it is. Wow. I'm so happy. I've never used the Naked 2 palette ever, by the way. Ow! I haven't used it on a client. I haven't used it on myself. I've just never used this palette. I think it looks cool. I don't know. I never reached for it. So, this is what she looks like on the inside. Part of the reason why I don't reach for this one at work is because it doesn't have very many mattes. The brush that comes with it is the classic one with the small pointed tip here and the flat but still fluffier tip over here. So the reason I don't really reach for this one all that often is because it's kind of cool toned, and I don't tend to reach for cool tones all that often, and there's only 3 matte shades. A jet black, a mauve-y sort of greyish nude, and then a pale banana yellow kind of color. Yeah, we're gonna play around with this today, and I think I'm gonna try zooming you guys in. Got you guys all up close and personal. Hello. I'm going to be using the Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer from Wet n Wild. I would use my Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I keep that in my kit. Alright, and to start things off, I'm going to be taking, I would love to be taking this brush, but the ferrule fell out, and then when I went to go super glue it back in there, I got super glue all over myself. So there's that. I'm going to be taking this brush. It's just a Quo brush, and I'm going to be going to the color Tease, which is this one right here. And I'm going to be doing it pretty all the way across into the crease. Okay, you can see that I built that up in quite a few layers. I'm going to take a fluffier crease brush. This is the one from the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. And I'm going to be taking that same color and just really smoking out those edges. Alright, first up, I'm going to be going in with this smaller dome-shaped brush, and I'm going to be going into Blackout. It's Urban Decay's signature black eyeshadow. It is jet black and extremely pigmented. By the way, guys, there's this new trend where people use pigmented all the time when it doesn't apply, and I would just really love it if that would stop. So I'm going to be taking this color, side note, and I'm going to be putting it in the inner and outer edges and blending it up into the crease to make a halo. Alright, even though this isn't totally up to the opacity we want, I'm going to go back and forth with the original color Tease and blend the edges of this out a little bit. Alright, with that same small dome-shaped brush, we're going to go back in with Blackout again and just intensify the saturation. Alright, that is looking beautiful. Great. So, I'm gonna take this flat brush here, and I'm gonna be taking the color Snakebite, which is this one here. I'm gonna be putting it on either side of the halo, leaving the direct center blank. I'm also gonna foil it. All right, we're gonna flip the brush over, and then we're gonna go into the color Chopper, which is absolutely my favorite color in this whole palette. And I'm gonna be doing the same technique, but we're just putting it in the center. I really want to intensify this, so we might go in for a couple layers. Just gonna go in once more. Do the same thing again. Now to finish up the bottom, we're gonna go back in with teas, and I'm gonna be using my other Urban Decay brush that has the sort of fluffier end like this. This is the best brush that you've come out with, Urban Decay, to put into a palette, because this is the two kinds of brushes a person would need. Let's bring it back to this, guys. All right, I'm gonna be taking this underneath the eye. All right, next up, I'm gonna be using the dome shape brush again into Blackout. I don't even need to show you that, the matte black. We're going to put this closer up under the lashes. And we're gonna make sure we really connect it on the outer side. I feel like this look could use a little bit more smoking out on the outer corners. So I'm actually gonna go in with the fluffy brush that we used to kind of blend out that first color. Ooh, look at all that shadow in my eye. And I'm gonna take teas, and on both eyes, I'm really gonna smoke out this outer edge. Much better. It just looks that little bit more grungy. Okay, I'm going to take the fluffier side of the brush that came with the palette, and I'm going to be using this color here. It's called Foxy, and it's a matte banana yellow. And I'm going to be putting this on the brow bone. And then we're going to be taking Booty Call, which is a satin sheen sort of texture. And I'm going to be putting this on the inner corner. God, I love Urban Decay names. Had a lady at work full on say, I don't care what color peyote is, I want it for the name. And I said, okay, lady. And she kind of started hinting about, like, oh, by the way, I'm taking Lancome's drama liquid pencil in Lame. Oh my god, I thought that was lame before. It's Lame. And I'm putting this into the waterline. But yeah, this lady was like insinuating that she wanted the name peyote because of memories in her life. All right, so I'm going to take my Smashbox X Velada collab Petal Metal liquid liner in the color 24 Karat Rose, i.e. my new obsession. And I'm going to be doing a sort of line over the middle of the halo on the side. I mean, in the middle. All right, easy enough. I feel like with trying to do graphic liners, I used to get so stuck on the sort of like actual drawing of it, and it's kind of just good to slap it on there. So I'm going to do some brows, add some mascara, and put lashes on, and I will be right back. Hey. I'm just adding this Stila bronzer. It's just a neutralish brown with gold flecks in it. And I'm just kind of bronzing / contouring with it. I would like to add that I found the formulation of this palette really great. The mattes were like a completely matte, extremely highly pigmented black is going to be a little bit more difficult to blend. That's just how that type of shadow is. I have yet to find a single black eyeshadow that ever performed differently than, you know, a little hard to blend. but it was very pigmented, and once it did blend out, it was very beautiful, and you didn't need very much at all. So I really loved that. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this palette. And I'm hoping that I reach for it. Unfortunately, metallic shades aren't something that I tend to reach for all the time, and that's pretty much like all this palette is versions of metallics. So super, super shiny. Super shiny shades of neutrals. And a lot of them are cool tone neutrals, which I also don't tend to reach for as much. But I think they're really great sort of accent colors, and I really think that if I were to sort of build up a really neutral contour to the eye and everything like that, I could just pop any of those on the lid and it would look really, really bomb and be super easy to do. I went super neutral with the tones on my face, also to kind of keep with all of it. I'm going to set it all with my Kat Von D Lock It Setting Spray. I love this stuff. It smells like cucumbers. Just taking Baby Doll from the NYX Lip Lingerie because it's really pale, and I just think a really pale nude would look cool. I've also got a very pale, cool toned nude balm type of thing from MAC. Maybe I'll try that too. But for now, I think this is gonna do just fine. I like it. So for this palette, I just hit myself in the face with it. I'm just so happy with it. I am incredibly appreciative for it, and this artist, EGR, is absolutely amazing. Her work is fantastic. And as always, I love the quality of Urban Decay shadows, and this palette's no different. I think they're easy to blend, easy to use, and if you want to bump up the pigmentation of the sparkly, shimmery eyeshadows, just foil them, like I always say. Can't stop looking at it. I love the look of new palettes, and I'm really excited to get some more looks out of this. Probably not too many more just using this palette, but we'll see. Okay, I've gone on long enough. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys like the final look that we came out with. It's a fine, grungy, smoky eye that is technical, but still has a little bit of that sort of, you know, blown out, whatever, you know, kind of makeup. I don't even know if I know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out. I will see you guys in my next video. See you next Friday.